Hello, my name is Michael Pacheco, a current sophomore history education major at St. Edward University, and this is my story on how I decided I wanted to become a teacher. I would like to begin by explaining my background of where I come from and the education I received. I grew up in Fremont, California, which is 30 minutes away from San Francisco, and attended all private Catholic institutions throughout my educational journey. Looking back on my life and acknowledging where I am now, I can truly say that my home life and education has provided me with the support of family, long-lasting friendships, and great memories. However, when I think of home, the one person that comes to mind is my mother. My mother is by far the most inspiring and influential person in my life. She is my rock, my biggest supporter, someone I strive to make proud, and my role model. When I was 13 years old, my parents divorced from one another, which left my mother and I lost and devastated. She now needed to get a hold of her life to provide for her and I. So she decided to go back to school to study a field she had always been interested in from when she was younger: criminal justice and law enforcement. The day she graduated allowed me to see the opportunities that I could have with an education. Seeing her walk across the stage made me realize that I could do the same thing and find a career that would provide me with happiness. Throughout my education, specifically in high school, I forced myself to get involved and encouraged myself to take classes that interested me. I was very interested in digital photography, psychology, political science, and criminal justice. However, after taking some courses in high school, I realized that I wasn't so interested in them after all. I was bored with the content of each subject and was now lost on what career path I wanted to take in college. Luckily for me, I had great support from my teachers and now role models. When I was trying to decide where I wanted to attend college, I looked at these four amazing people to help guide me in the right direction. Mr. Shelley and Mrs. Teakle were both my student government moderators while in high school, and they inspired me to believe in myself and to stand behind my opinions. Ms. Tabora was our campus minister, and she allowed me to reflect on who I am and to recognize all the potential that I have. Mrs. McGowan was my sophomore and senior English teacher who challenged me academically and also supported me in everything that I did. What these four people helped me to realize was that I am a Holy Cross man who is committed to his faith and is studious, educated, and prepared to serve others. With their help, I decided to continue my Holy Cross education at St. Edward University. As a Holy Cross man, I promised to myself to follow in the footsteps of Blessed Father Moreau and become a teacher to help educate both the mind and the heart. I came to St. Edward's University declared as a psychology major, but on the first day of orientation, I changed my major to religious and theological studies to help students recognize their faith and grow strong just like I did. However, when I found out that religious and theological studies majors could not get certified in teaching, I changed to history education because it had ties to religion, and I felt that I could make myself more marketable for other institutions besides private schools. Now I am on the track to becoming a high school history teacher and have many plans in store. First, I would like to gain more experiences in teaching in the classroom so that I could get a feel for what my life is going to be like for the next years. My hopes for my future are to be a fun history teacher that implements simulations, such as 3D projects and the use of more technology within the classroom. I want to be there to help my students the same way my teachers were there for me.